Alright. Welcome to the Tournament of Champions, Bracket 17. In Quadrant 1, we have the powerful vertical spinner of D.O.W going up against Sidewinder. Next up, P3D is going up against Intuition. Dread Flanders will be facing Blackhole Warrior, and Monsoon will be facing the community build, Death by Committee, the only community build so far not to have punched its ticket. In Quadrant 2, Headliner will be facing the Butcher. Both of these robots have not had a single win in any of the brackets they have appeared in, so someone's going to be picking up their first W. Next up, we have BAMBULANCE versus 2x4, a classic wedge versus horizontal matchup. The next fight, BlitzBeast versus Rex. Two rather cumbersome, less than agile robots with rather unique features that hit like a truck will be facing off. When they connect, someone's going flying. And finally, in this quadrant, we have Horizon facing off against the Glaive. The Glaive proved pretty nasty in its last bracket appearance, almost making the finals. But it's up against a really interesting bot in Horizon. We'll see how it does. In Quadrant 3, we have the Generator taking on Out of Tune. Both of these robots are pretty good, so it's going to be a toss-up as to who goes through here. Then we have Gravitational Ejector facing off against Tytotu, a tournament bot versus a replica. Next up, we have Frenzy facing off against Amber Evo KF. Then, for the final match in this quadrant, we have the powerful vertical spinner of BiChrome going up against Skyscraper, a massive robot with a powerful reach flipper. In Quadrant 4, Chaos 2 will be taking off a single tooth horizontal of Albatross. The drum of 2 Crazy 2 Pinga will be facing off against Bulldozer. Shreddit Bro versus Little Egypt will be a clash of classic versus modern BattleBots. And an early clash of 2 robots who have done well in the tournament brackets in Gung Ho versus PinchPoint. So we're going to be seeing an early exit by at least one really good robot here. In this last fight. So, without further ado, let's start. In the red square, you heard of Son of Waiachi. Now meet its vertical daughter. Here is Daughter of Waiachi. In the blue square, slithering like a snake, stay out of the way of Sidewinder. Ooh, immediately Sidewinder flipped on its back. Now, these two are touch and go right now, but I think might be about to be a connect here. Sidewinder and Daughter of Waiachi flipping itself. If Daughter of Waiachi rights itself and doesn't engage, they might have this. Nope. Sidewinder frees itself. Looks like they're trying to get the blade into play. Side onto Daughter of Waiachi takes them right into their saws. but winds up putting themselves into the saws. Now, Daughter of Waiachi, not very mobile, but it looks like there's some issues with Sidewinder. But if Sidewinder can move fast enough, no, I think we might have to go to a JD here. Both robots immobilized at the same time. No! That is a TKO for Sidewinder. At the last minute, Sidewinder moving out of the way of the countout to take the TKO over Daughter of Waiachi. So, that puts Sidewinder through to the round of 16, where it will face the winner of our next fight, PP3D versus Intuition. In the red square, she's up to speed. Here is PP3D. In the blue square, battery charges up, the hammer all comes down. You're in for a world of hurt from Intuition. PP3D with a hit early on and a swing and miss from Intuition, but that was a connection. Now, can Intuition right itself in time? Intuition sending PP3D flying for deflection, but PP3D just continually tearing on at Intuition. Intuition went flying. I don't know where they are. They are stuck against the wall. PP3D more than obliges to free them, but goes flying itself. PP3D trying to free them, but if they don't do so in time, I think we might have a TKA. Oh. Ooh, another nasty hit on Intuition. Hat! We have a hat! Now, PP3D inverted. Every time it brings the hammers all down, Intuition just flings itself. Intuition's best hope now is that PP3D takes itself out of the arena. PP3D won that based on a game issue. Unfortunately, I cannot reset these matches. Intuition was indeed losing that heavily. So I am going to do a judge's call here. PP3D won control, damage, and aggression here. So, they are going through. Next up, we have Dread Flanders going up against Blackhole Warrior. Dread Flanders has always crashed out in the first round, and Blackhole Warrior always in the second. Well, we see a trading of places here. Only way to tell is to start the match. In the red square, it will whack you with its vertical spinner and make you say, oh snap! Be warned of Dread Flanders. In the blue square, sucking in everything in sight, then beating the crap out of it. Here is Blackhole Warrior. Oh, and immediately Blackhole Warrior getting the worst of the exchanges, but actually doing more damage. But the blade has stopped, and they're against the wall. And another hit. And Blackhole Warrior underneath the Pulverizer, and Dread Flanders holding it there. And kicking away. Blackhole Warrior's disc is not particularly powerful and genuinely stops. Blackhole Warrior continuing to take shots from the Pulverizer. And another throw by Dread Flanders. Blackhole Warrior upside down against the wall. And Dread Flanders takes a shot. Now is Dread Flanders gonna leave him? Or... I don't think so, but if they continue to do this, they will continue to take serious damage from the Pulverizer. That is not what they want to do. Blackhole Warrior freed. Not that it matters much. Another shot by the Pulverizer onto Blackhole Warrior. And Dread Flanders, I think they are off balance with their weapon. They need to finish a job quickly here. Because right now both bots are about even in damage. Blackhole Warrior delivering another shot. Blackhole Warrior now keeping Dread Flanders underneath the Pulverizer. Now Blackhole Warrior with the kill shot. Your winner by knockout, Blackhole Warrior. Blackhole Warrior moves on to the round of 16, and they will face the winner of the next match, Monsoon versus Death by Committee. In the red square, you think it's just a Monsoon? No, this has become a veritable cyclone, and you are directly in its eye wall. Here it's Monsoon. In the blue square, built by a community and intent on delivering pain to its opponents, here is Death by Committee. And immediately, Monsoon with a juggle of hits. Death by Committee attempts an axe blow. Sends them reeling a bit, but Monsoon juggling them even more. Monsoon has them near the Uda zone. And sends Death by Committee flying again. Now, Death by Committee has them in a spot where they could potentially get them out of the arena. But Monsoon just sends them flying again. Every time Death by Committee tries to bring down that axe, Monsoon just sends them flying. Death by Committee, Monsoon flips itself. Death by Committee coming in from the rear, a swing and a miss with the axe. Now, against the wall, swinging in a massive hit with the axe and a combo hit. Now, Monsoon juggling Death by Committee again. Death by Committee needs to right itself fast. Monsoon just wandering all over the place and gets hit by the Pulverizer for its troubles. Another power shot to Death by Committee. Two seem to be stuck together. Death by Committee underneath the pulverizer and sent flying by the powerful bar of Monsoon again. Death by Committee is now on the screws and it looks like a lineup, but it fails. Now, is Monsoon just going to leave them there? Seems like Monsoon might be having a bit of drive issues. Are they stuck in forward drive? Even stuck in forward drive, they seem to be... Uh-oh. I think we have a double knockout here. Yup. This is going to the judges. Alright. After reviewing the fight, because this was a close one, Monsoon took damage by 3-2. Wasn't full sleep because its drive went out. Control was taken by Death Committee 3-2. And aggression was taken 3-2 by your winner on a split decision, Death by Committee. Alright, we have our first match in Quadrant 2. Headliner and the Butcher. In the red square, he lines his whip with his enemies' heads, and you're up next. Here is Headliner. In the blue square, one stop, one ticket, you're trained to the robot meat shop, and you're on the menu. It's the Butcher. Alright, the Butcher spins up and immediately takes the Headliner to the screws. Now that is a pin. If the Butcher doesn't release, I'm going to have to restart. Oh, and there goes the wheel off of Headliner. The Butcher being buffeted by the saws, though. The Butcher takes a shot from the saws, and the Headliner sent flying. Headliner takes another nasty shot. Butcher, never been out of the first round. They usually flip themselves. Headliner, just being thrown around like a children's toy, really. Headliner. Uh-oh. If Headliner can self-right, they may have this. Yes, that is it. Your winner by TKO is Headliner. The winner of this match will go on to fight Headliner. In the red square. Wee-yaw, wee-yaw, wee-yaw. What's that siren? It's your one-way ticket to the hospital of pain on BAMBULANCE. In the blue square, what's worse than getting hit upside the head with a 2x4? How about this robot spinning it into your face? Here is 2x4. Two by four up to speed. BAMBULANCE taking them directly to the wall. 2x4 goes flying. This is a bad matchup for 2x4, but they managed to get a wheel. BAMBULANCE stuck against the wall. Now, if 2x4 leaves them there, they have this. But they do not leave them there. And 2x4 goes flying. Now, 2x4, they're spinning in circles. I don't think they can get BAMBULANCE free now. They've shown they could still move. This is not a double TKO. So, your winner by TKO is 2x4. In the red square, a creature of your nightmares, this winged demon with a tail and a disc will blitz and bash you until you're crying mercy! Here is BlitzBeast. In the blue square, watch out for the dino, cause he is on a warpath. Here is Rex. Rex having trouble moving immediately. And BlitzBeast with a shot. BlitzBeast just flinging Rex all over the place. BlitzBeast takes a shot from the pulverizer. I don't know if Rex can really move. But BlitzBeast just dominating here. What's wrong with BlitzBeast? Nope, they're mobile. I don't think Rex is. I don't think they were mobile the whole fight. So, your winner by technical knockout is BlitzBeast. And BlitzBeast will move on to the round of 16, where they face either Horizon or the Glaive. In the red square, what is that over yonder? Is it a sunset? Is it a car? Is it a truck? No, it's pain, and it's just over the horizon. In the blue square, what has multiple arms, made of scythes, spinning at a ludicrous amount of speed, and ready to maim. It's a Glaive. Glaive stuck immediately. But Glaive is very powerful. That's why they did so well last time in a massive hit on her Horizon. The Glaive is just nasty. But it's in a corner where it really can't move from. So they get free. They're going to be dangerous for Horizon to deal with. And Horizon is already taking massive damage. The Glaive out of frame and stuck. I cannot get a view where both are in position. But the Glaive has freed itself. Horizon takes a massive blow. Horizon can only take so many more of these shots, and it is in serious trouble here. Cannot see the Glaive right now. Can Horizon move? I don't know what happened there. Now, despite Horizon technically escaping the count out there, they are also unable to move away. So, let me do the number crunching. Horizon definitely lost on damage. 1 to 4. Alright. And your winner on a 9 to 6 decision is Horizon. In the red skip, where building up massive amounts of power, here is Generator. In the blue square, what's that sound? Uh-oh, looks like someone's piano is out of tune. Now, matches like this make me wish that Blaster would implicate some modular implications, because Out of Tune is just getting completely mauled here, and out of the arena. So yeah, we really need like bots to be able to have modular configurations in a drop-down menu. Generator won that by Out of, by the way. Because Out of Tune could not use forks, the piano key wedgelets, due to the game's limitations. That probably would have made the match a bit more exciting. The winner will face the winner of this next match, Gravitational Ejector versus Tytotu. In the red square, this is not the airtime you feel on a roller coaster. This robot will send you flying high like DCX. Here is Gravitational Ejector. In the blue square, something is rumbling over in this corner. Here is Tytotu. Now, Gravitational Ejector misplaces its flipper shot and goes flying. Again misplacing the flipper shot, but manages to get Tytotu flipped anyway and out of the arena. Now, in some cases, matches will get highlighted. This could be for a number of reasons. One, they could be too short, not bother. They could be dull, or they could just be cut dates to save times. The second was the case with our next match, Amber versus Frenzy. In this fight, despite an opening salvo, neither robots wound up particularly mobile and just danced around the pulverizer. Eventually, both got immobile simultaneously, and Amber wound up clinching the judge's decision. And they will face the winner of our next fight, BiChrome versus Skyscraper. In the red square, what color is it? Red? Green? Blue? No, it's BiChrome. In the blue square, with massive height comes massive responsibility. This robot chooses to ignore that responsibility. Here is Skyscraper. Under a minute and a bug happened, that is a restart. Skyscraper with the early flip. And another flip. Now, BiChrome, they've lost one half of their drive due to a pulverizer shot. But now they're going to town on Skyscraper. Rear wheels? Who needs rear wheels? And another flip by Skyscraper. Another large flip. BiChrome against the pulverizers. Looks like Skyscraper is trying to get BiChrome stuck. Skyscraper underneath BiChrome again. Another flip on BiChrome. One more pulverizer shot should do BiChrome in. And there goes the pulverizer shot. Now, for the final quadrant, we start off with Chaos 2, going against Albatross. Albatross is winless. Chaos 2 at most has made it to the second round in one of these brackets. In the red square, do not play this spot for a fool or you'll wind up ring out. Here is Chaos 2. And in the blue square, bird, 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 no fool, it's an Albatross. Chaos 2, getting battered here. Albatross needs to be careful, because the pulverizer can and has taken wheels off of robots. And Albatross is a two-wheeled robot. Chaos 2, inverted again. Albatross up to full speed, sending Chaos 2 flying. Chaos 2 against the screws. Another shot. Chaos 2 with a flip on Albatross, that was good. Oh, very nearly got Albatross out the arena. Good stuff by Chaos 2. But Albatross right back at it. Chaos 2 in serious trouble. And gone. Knockout. Your winner by knockout. The blue square, Albatross. Now, before we get into the final fight of the round of 16, we have two highlighted fights to get through. The first of these was Too Crazy to Pengalino going up against Bulldozer. This fight was a hot mess. Both robots glitched out numerous times, and Too Crazy was content to really pin. There were a few good hits, but the match ended on a dual TKO, and ultimately, Too Crazy to Pengalino won on a 9-6 decision. Next up was Shreddit versus Little Egypt. This match was over in one hit. Shreddit sent Little Egypt flying. It landed on the rails. And they will finish the winner of the final round of 16 match and final fight of this episode. Gung Ho versus PinchPoint. In the red square, watch out for the spin, 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 or you will be in trouble. This robot is the bringer of pain, and it is all gung ho for it. In the blue square, twin discs, opposite direction. Get ready to feel the pinch from PinchPoint. Gung Ho taking damage. Ooh, nice hit on PinchPoint though. Gung Ho usually does really well, but PinchPoint Ooh, something flew there. I don't know what it is. Gung Ho taking damage every time it goes head on. And PinchPoint just facing its direction, making sure the contact is weapon to weapon. Now PinchPoint grinding away. Another shot, sending Gung Ho flying. Both robots flying. Gung Ho escapes the pulverizer. PinchPoint still on the hunt. Oh! That could be it. PinchPoint is not invertible. If Gung Ho leaves it, PinchPoint could be done. Unless that happens. Now, that is tough. I'm gonna have to rewatch the footage. Was PinchPoint immobilized before Gung Ho? So, I'm gonna stop recording and analyze the footage. Alright. After having analyzed the footage, Gung Ho took itself out after having disengaged with PinchPoint. That reset the count, and when it took itself out, PinchPoint was literally halfway through the countout. This means Gung Ho loses by KO. And that sets up a round of 16. Sidewinder will be facing PP3D. Blackhole Warrior against Dex by Comittee. Albatross against 2Crazy2 Pengalino. Shreddit against PinchPoint. Headliner against 2x4. BlitzBeast against Horizon. Generator versus Gravitational Ejector. And Amber versus Skyscraper.